It's very hard to build their dens. And it looks like here they're kind of restoring this area. They put wood chips down. You guys notice that? There's wood chips and then there's new plants that they put in here. Yeah, and I think they did that because we get a lot of weeds in here and a lot of plants that are not native. So these are native plants that they've put in to try to restore this area. Looks like they've planted some dogwood, which is the red, and also some little baby pine trees over there. Maybe after many years, those pine trees will be big enough for the beavers to chop down again.
Yeah. Are they territorial? Like, what do you think? Do they like?
So the one thing that I have seen with beavers, they're not aggressive. But one thing that they do is when they get scared, they slap their tail really loudly on the water to scare you, and then they dive down.
Oh, okay.
So I've seen beavers together, but usually they're from the same family.
This is cool.
Beautiful. And then you can see across there, there's a big open fields. In the summertime, it's really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all the trees he's chopped down here. He or she, beaver family.
Oh.
So many trees, you guys. They've fallen all of the trees.
Wow.
But beavers, they don't just stay in one area. They keep going, right? So he started to make more over here and over there.
Oh.
Chopping more and more.
This one.
Wow. Well, we've had a pretty mild winter so far. I still see some green stuff on the ground. We've still got some ferns that are still alive. I even see, look at this, Nathan.
Yeah.
Look at this. It's the middle of winter and we still have buttercups growing. What is happening here? It's unusually warm. Usually it's frozen and those are dead and they come back in the spring, but already you can see we've got the ferns growing here. The grasses are still green. We've even got the Himalayan blackberry. You'll recognize this with the big prickles. Yeah. This has survived all winter, which means in the spring, it's gonna grow even bigger this year.
Yeah. So winter is not that harsh, I guess, for the plants.
The winter goes in cycles. We have El Nino, El Nina, and we also have like really cold spans, but this winter seems unusually warm so far. Although this next week they're calling for like -5, -8. So it's probably going to be a cold snap. We might get some snow finally.
And what's the weather now? What's the temperature now?
It's about 0.
Zero.
It's about freezing because we saw some snow earlier, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But it's right around 0.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
You can see over here, there's a whole nother area. Look at all the trees that are fallen. This is the beaver. Now, the beaver has to keep gnawing on wood. If the beaver stops chewing the trees, what's going to happen to its teeth? Because its teeth keep growing, just like a bunny rabbit. The teeth will eventually grow into its bottom jaw and will hurt the beaver. So the beaver has to keep its teeth filed down by chewing the trees.
Oh, interesting.
That's why even if they've got enough trees, they're going to keep going around and cutting them down and chewing on them. They need to wear down their teeth. I used to have a bunny actually, and that's how I know that.
Oh, there's another. Is that another home for them?
Yeah, take a look. You're right. Good eye there, Nathan.
Oh wow.
There's another.
Big one, eh?
Yeah. What are they called? What do beavers live in? Do you remember? What's a beaver's house called?
A beaver nest?
Call it a dam.
A dam. Oh.
Because it's usually it blocks the flow of water usually, and it creates little pools like this one, like little lakes. Beaver dam is where they live, but yeah, there's lots over there. There might be even more than one beaver family here, more than likely. Okay, Nathan, you decide which way should we go? Around the lake this way?
Oh yeah,
or this
yeah.
way?
We can like go around.
We're gonna loop around.
Loop
Okay.
around. There's a lot of people here today. Interesting.
Oh, nice view.
Ducks, ducks, ducks.
What do we see here, Nathan?
You see some ducks
Looks
over
like
there?
some ducks and some geese that are
Geese?
here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. In the middle of winter, and these ducks probably get fed by people. That's why they're
Mhm.
still hanging out here.
Mm.
Looks like we've got some mallard ducks with the green heads
Mm-hmm.
and the brown bodies of the female. Maybe we'll get closer. Wow, there's a very optimistic kid that's trying to go fishing right now over there. I wonder if he's gonna catch anything.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's a heron? Is it? Sleeping
Where is it?
up in the branch.
Oh, in the tree. Yeah, good call, Nathan. Let's
Nice
go
idea.
over here, see if we can see the heron. Looks like there's a big heron in the tree.
Wow.
Maybe you can get a clear shot here. Looks like a big gray thing just hanging out in the tree.
Yeah.
He's
And-
tucked his head under his feathers, so he's probably having a bit of a nap.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. This is a good place for a heron because there's fish and things living in the water, and that's what they mainly eat. So definitely roosting around the sides would make sense.
And I think he has his leg, one of his leg up.
Yeah. Why do birds do that? Why are they standing on one leg like that? Do you know?
No idea. Why?
No? You know what I think? I grew up with birds, so I grew up with like budgies and parakeets, right?
Mm-hmm.
They do that to rest one of their legs. They do that to rest one,
And then,
and then they step on the other one, so they have a break from standing.
oh,
on
okay.
one side.
But I feel that's more difficult to like the pressure on just.
Well, I guess if you have to stand like all day long, like even when you're roosting, you don't lie down in a bed if you're a bird most of the time. You're still standing, right?
Yeah.
You give your other leg a break
A
for
break,
some,
yeah.
some of the time.
Look at all the moss covering the.
Yeah, we've got lots of different. Did we look up the different kinds of moss?
There's so many.
Should we take a look?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Let's see.
Even
Ooh.
on the rocks. Everywhere.
Yeah, there's lots of different types of moss, and you can always identify them when you get like a guidebook, just looking really close up to what do they actually look like. Wow. So you have to look really closely. This one is called wavy cotton one, but these really long ones, I recognize them. I want to find that one. Flat moss.
They're more distinct.
So there's a difference between, there's also true moss.
Seems like there's two kinds here, right?
Yes, there is. There's at least two. Tangled moss, or those ones that look really, really perfect. Oh yeah. Like very flat too. Even in the middle of winter, you can find these things.
Nice.
Ribbed moss. Wow. You could get lost in the amount of moss that there is in this book. It's, wow.
But yeah.
See lots that are not it. Not it, not it, not it.
There's an app